my friends. There's Anissa from Switzerland. We have people from Hungary. We have our friends from Serbia as well. And I am going to tell you one thing. I'm excited because this is one of my favorite products. And last week we spoke about our uh, great combo of Vita C Refine. We also talk about Enhance and all those things. But in reality, one of my favorite products is UGLOW. This is like one of my favorite products, and I am gonna tell you why, because it has so many great things that everybody can benefit from, and is just really, really, really good. Now, let me just go straight to it. Let me check here. We do have ready. Yes, yes. Awesome. Perfect. And we have everybody connected. Yes, we're just making sure that everybody on Facebook is connected. Yes, all right. Perfect. So tell me here, post here in the chat, in the comments, if you know or have tried UGLOW. Let me see. I know that those friends on Zoom have tried it. Yes, Maria, I can add you to translation. I'm very sorry for just seeing this. All right. So we do have translations in for Hungarian in our Zoom call. If you want to know about it, just get back to the person that um, got you to this broadcast. Maybe you are in any other platform and you want to hear it in your own language. We only have one translation, which is let me check. Yes, which is Hungarian, and this is live on Zoom. So if you want to hear it in Hungarian, you go ahead and come on Zoom. So, anyways, today, how many of you have tried any type of collagen? Just say me, type it here in the comments. If you've ever tried any type of collagen, I would like to see, I would like to know. All right. Just say me, or just type number one if you've ever tried collagen, any type of collagen. It doesn't have to be fish or bovine. There's even other vegan types of collagen. If you've tried it, let me know. Let me see. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Jane, thank you so much for being here. And there's many people from different countries, and I think that today we're gonna talk about the difference in between two types of collagen, which is bovine, the first one, and the second one, which is the what we actually have on UGLOW, is fish collagen. And fish collagen is a bit different. Yes, like if you're asking yourself, well, what's the difference between fish collagen and just the okay, perfect. Alrighty, awesome. What is the difference between fish collagen and our collagen, which is and bovine collagen? I'm sorry. There is a difference. Bovine collagen has big molecules, which is, they're measured in Daltons, and to translate it, imagine, that this is a ball, this is a molecule, and this is, the bovine molecule, and imagine this other small little ball, which is, and it's a bit smaller than this one, but, just for the sake of illustrations, imagine this is 20 Daltons of the big, how big the molecule of the bovine collagen is, and this one is the fish collagen, which is nattoco, and nattoco is between 2 to 5 Daltons, which is really, really small, and that is why it's great. It is great for for absorption. Now, any questions in terms of that? Because people say, well, which one is better? All right, thank you so much. All right, everybody here on Zoom, no questions. So what is the difference between taking the bovine collagen? Because some people say, well, you need to take 10 grams, 20 grams for you to have an actual result. Let me tell you one thing. Collagen is something that we actually produce in our bodies. As you can see, I just did a treatment for my face, which is microneedling, and this actually helps my collagen that I'm taking to work together with my own collagen. So now I'm not promoting, any clinic or any procedure, but this is for illustration purposes. Your skin and my skin already produces collagen. And as we age, and yes, this is a product for beauty, but at the same time, it's a multivitamin and it's really good for other things. I want to tell you about what is it good for, but going back to the collagen conversation, you and I have natural ways to produce collagen. Now, as we age, when you're 10 years old, you have the face of a baby. When you're a baby, you can tell how the babies glow, and it's so beautiful to see their faces because their production of collagen is completely intact. It's just producing it every single day in enormous quantities. Now, when you hit your 20s and you're entering into just adult life, the collagen actually, the production of collagen gets reduced in a percentage. Now, as we age, we go into our 30s, and with stress, with a lot of the things that are happening around with the sun, when you don't put sunscreen, because honestly, if you want to preserve a nice, beautiful skin, you need sunscreen every single day. Not because we sell it, you can buy it whatever you want to buy it, but you need sunscreen. So, sunscreen, and all those things that help our body to preserve collagen are great. But now, going back to the conversation, there are many things that impact our production of collagen, from hormones, from aging, from you name stress, the sun, now the wind, because yes, even dryness in our skin from the outside and also from the inside out can affect the production of collagen. Now, all of these things that I just told you, which are the external factors and also our aging, impact how we look. Now we look in a way that you know I don't look like if I'm on my 20s, like, to be honest. Why? Because you can see the signs of aging, and there's nothing wrong with it. You should be proud and carry yourself, as a woman or a man, to see your wrinkles, and that's completely fine. However, collagen doesn't always have to do with how you look, but what is inside, because we also have our structure in our cells that hold our organs. So how you look like this, you're probably looking at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. You just grab a mirror and just look at yourself, and you don't look the same as if you were 10, 15 years ago. Now, the same thing is going to happen inside of you. You are not going to look the same. Your organs are aging, and they also need collagen. Every single part of your body needs collagen from our structure, and that is why we call it UGLOW, because we glow, but from the inside out. Now, yes, there are products that make you look beautiful. Yes, there are skincare. We have our skincare that I constantly every single day use, from serums to to creams, and we have this in our website on NH Global. But if we do only the external part, thank you, Maria, for the illustration. If we only do the external part, this is only going to take care of a certain amount of things, which is probably just beauty. But the inside, how is the inside? We need to consider many aspects that I really love to emphasize, since because this is our one of our missions in our company and NH Global, to bring the best nutrition available for everybody, and everybody should be able to have the best of the best at a great price. Now, when we say that, we believe that if your body has complete nutrition, your body is going to do wonders, and it's going to do amazing. You are going to face aging and sickness and disease in a different way from other people. We're not exempt from disease because we are human beings. We are, here, there's a purpose for our life, yes, but we get sick. And can we prevent it? Most of the time, yes, we can prevent it. Yes. And so going back to the conversation of collagen, what is the difference? Very simple. It has smaller molecules which can be used in our body in a better way. Now, if I have 5 grams of collagen, of fish collagen, this equals to 10 to or 15 grams of bovine collagen, which means you don't have to use as much collagen for you to look really good and feel really good. Now, what is one of the great benefits of collagen is, your structure in your tissue from the inside out. If you are a person that wants to prevent disease, this is not only for anti-aging. This is a great product if you take a look at it from the very, very practical way of preventing disease. Now, focusing on beauty, which is really, really what I would like to address. Collagen, which is UGLOW, has Natico. You can Google it. There's a lot of medical studies. There's, a medical study that shows that if you take a product for 3 weeks, you can tell the difference between your skin being hydrated and the wrinkles are minimized at 11%. So 11% is better than nothing. So those are things that are proven, and there's scientific studies on that. We also have in here ceramosites. Ceramosites literally is like ceramides. It's one, sister of peptides, which is part of what makes our skin look really good. And not only our skin, but our overall, tissues inside. Now, I do believe that many people just think about when you're going to take a collagen. Well, I just don't need it because I don't know, this thing is just only for people that want to look better, or people that have extra money to just spend it around. It's nothing like that. I'm gonna tell you one thing. You glow, and I'm gonna show it here in our I'm gonna show it here on Zoom, and as soon as you can see it, and bear with me, I'm not gonna be here for long. We're gonna be here for the next 10-15 minutes. And you glow is not only for those who want to look good. UGLOW is a product for everybody that wants to actually improve their health, because it's literally a multivitamin. I want to explain you why, but it has some components of beauty. Now, one of the things I want to emphasize today is some of the benefits, and I'm gonna be very short. I'm also showing these on. Let me check. 1 second. Okay, so we're showing these also on YouTube and on other platforms. So if you're on Instagram or maybe on Facebook Live on or New Hope Wellness Group, I am going to show it right here for the sake of illustrations. Now, UGLOW is a complete formula not only for anti-aging. It's beauty from within, and beauty doesn't have to do with how you look, with how you feel and how your organs actually regenerate every single day. It is a blend that is clinically studied. It has ingredients for skin, hair, and overall vitality. Now, it's made with premium active ingredients. As I was telling you, is backed with science. Is designed to support hydration, elasticity, antioxidant defense, and eventually for your body, because our cells are constantly being regenerated, and our body has a mechanism of cleaning out the cells that are dying or in decline before they degenerate. So now going back to our slides, you can see that ceramosites, which is the second biggest part, is a wheat ceramide complex that also has medical studies behind, is derived from wheat polar lipids rich in ceramides. And what are ceramides? These are the things like peptides that help our muscles have elasticity, and they help us reduce the transdermal, which is, you know, behind our dermis, which is our skin, water loss. So what does it mean? When you look at a person that is stressed, that is constantly drinking alcohol, smoking, and that is not sleeping, you tell me how they look. Just type it in the chat. And if that's you, I'm sorry, my friend, but you need to take care of you, because you are going to look, without muscular tone. You're going to look very skinny. And why? Not because you're healthy, but because you have water loss, and stress actually depletes those ceramides, which actually live in our body. Now, these not only happen to the skin, it also happens inside. So how you look on your skin, that's how you look inside. This is what people don't understand. People say, well, I just look very beautiful and things like that. Yes, you might have a lot of makeup and a lot of good skincare, but whenever you look at the complexity of the texture of your skin and of your muscles outside, not only on your face, but also on your body, you can tell how you are inside. You can see that maybe we need to take care of ourselves. Now, ceramides have, and our ceramosites have a lot of clinical trials, and it has been proven with clinical trials that if you take, ceramosites, which is UGLOW, is inside of UGLOW, you can improve hydration and elasticity in your cells and eventually in your skin if you use it for 8 to 12 weeks. Now, let's go back to hyaluronic acid. There's a lot of things with hyaluronic acid nowadays. How many of you like hyaluronic acid? Just type it here in the chat. Let me see. Yes. Have you ever heard about it on Zoom? And I'm going to show you how to drink it. Yes. Thank you so much, my friends, for your participation. Now, hyaluronic acid, there's many ways that people use it. They use it in powders for drinking it in different drinks like this one, and we use a branded ingredient which is called exception high L, and this is a branded with medical trials ingredient, and it has shown that also if you take it for more than 11 weeks, you can improve the elasticity of your skin. Now, what is hyaluronic acid? It is literally, as you can see it on the screen, if you're on Zoom or if you are on YouTube, it is like a little sponge. It's like a jelly sponge that grabs all the water, what is needed in your tissue, not only in the skin, but all over your body. So, what it means is that when you are taking hyaluronic acid in a consistent basis, you are more plumpy. Your skin, your lips, your organs, your stomach, the walls of your stomach, your kidneys, everything is more plumpy. Therefore, you can face many challenges when it comes down to stress physiologically, which is not has nothing to do with emotional stress, but is correlated, and you can actually take on many different challenges, as I was saying. Now, hyaluronic acid, just tell me here, ladies, have you ever heard about fillers with hyaluronic acid? Just type it here in the chat. I have no fillers, if you're asking. I don't have fillers, and I only do minimal treatments, which is the facials and the microneedling and my skincare. But there are fillers, and I'm not saying that I won't ever do them. Those are for people who really need them, can afford them, and actually are able to get them. Now, what are those fillers? If you go to a dermatologist or to any medical grade spa, they have fillers that actually put inside of your skin to make it plumpier. Have you ever heard about somebody that did, some injections? Well, guess what is hyaluronic acid? It's not bad. It's not bad for your skin. It's extremely expensive, and you can actually get, I mean, of course, this is not a filler, but you can actually get the work done inside out instead of trying to inject something. Now, Natacol, I'm gonna briefly describe what type of collagen it is. It is a premium type 1 collagen with peptides with a high absorption rate. Now, what are peptides? Have you ever heard about Botox? I've heard about Botox. Just say it, ladies, here in the chat. I have a lot of customers. Some of our customers, don't use it. Some of them do use it. Well, guess what? If you don't use it, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a toxin that is a clear toxin that is injected in different areas for many things. It is used on urinary tract, over hypersensitivity, which means, they put it on the bladder for people that actually go to the bathroom a lot, and that's one of the treatments. They put it on the body of people that are in pain. They put it on the body of people that want to have, some of the lines in their face erased. I still have my lines, so I don't have it. And some people just for this, you see this, they inject it here so you can not move it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it if you are going to do it, or if you do it. This product actually can help your Botox last longer. Now, if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine too. I do think that this is a premium product because you are drinking a liquid Botox. That's so cool, and improves your the depth of the wrinkles that you have. So we all have little wrinkles, yes, here. So go and take a picture if you're already taking it, and take a picture 4 or 6 weeks later, doing the same expressions. You're gonna see that it looks better. Now, I want to tell you another one, which is MSM. And you're gonna be like, well, Danny, this is a lot of things inside. Yes, it's a multivitamin, literally. MSM is I'm gonna tell you the term. I'm gonna try to pronounce it. It's called methylsulfone methane, something like that. But this is an antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory support that combines sulfur compounds that support collagen. So this MSM is, yes, it's helping collagen, restructure things, but it also helps with the inflammation in our skin and our joints. Just take a note of this. If your hip hurts, if your knees hurt, this is a great product, a great product for you, because it has all of these things: the collagen, hyaluronic acid. You know what they do to people that have joint issues? They inject them with hyaluronic acid so they can actually not have pain in their knees. There are many of those treatments. So now, why can't we take it from the inside out? I mean, it helps a lot. Now, it also supports the firmness and also supports the recovery from exercise, overall joint comfort. Now, this is one of the things that I wanted to tell you. It also has vitamin C. It has a small amount, so it can actually help the collagen process better in our system. It has bamboo silica, one of my favorites, ladies, for our hair and nails. This is actually the structure that is going to build our nails. Yes, because our body needs something to build nails and hair. Well, guess what? You can use bamboo silica, and we use an organic form, and it's really great for also the collagen, cross-linking and firmness. We also added CoQ10, which is not only good for the heart, for kidneys, but it's also good for the molecular structure of our cells. And therefore, when people use CoQ10 with vitamin C and collagen, they look better, and it improves, your wrinkle area. It's just really great. So it's like a combination of many things that it works like in a system. It goes inside and it just targets those things that I just told you, from skin, hair, nails, joint, and overall glow of our cells. Now, it also has a complex, a vitamin B complex, which has niacinamide, which is vitamin B3, vitamin B7, which is biotin, and it has zinc and it has selenium. So, guys, honestly, this could also work not only for our skin, but also for prostate, also for fertility, and for many other things. It's just a great, great, complete, a complete product. So, with that said, I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna stop sharing here on all the platforms. Let me see. Do you like it? Do you love it? I love it. You know, I don't know about you, but I love it. I love it. Yes. All right. Yes, I love it too. Have you ever tried it? Be honest. Let me see. Yes, I think here we have a lot of people that have tried it. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Thank you so much. Well, I'm gonna show you how we use it, how me and my amazing, amazing, handsome, smart, genius husband use it. We both use it when we go to the gym, and sometimes I use it twice a day. And when we go to the gym and at night, usually works better if you use it either when you're rested, you know, in the morning or at night. We do use it as a not a pre-workout, but we use it for recovery while we go to the gym. I don't have the vitamins here, but it's completely fine because I want to show you how we use it. We first of all we put a this is what we have. You take 200 milliliters of water, or if you're in the US or in any other country where we don't use milliliters. Well, I use milliliters because I'm Mexican. But look at this. You use about this much of water. You can use less, you know, for those of you on Instagram. And you can use less if you want it a little bit sweeter. You can just mix it with a spoon. Well, I'm gonna tell you what we do. And Dino already did an amazing job the other day by posting a story. We actually use a mixer, and I think that they have this in Teddy, and they have this in any other in DM. They have them in Europe too, and I mean, they're like $5 here. You know these things. So we do this. I want to show you. First of all, this is for illustration purposes. This is what we do when we go to the gym. We put 1 gram, which is about this much, of vitamin C in powder. You can see it. And we put it inside. You have this, and I start mixing. Pro secret, if you want for it to mix good, use warm water. You don't have to heat it up. You can just leave it outside, you know, or you can have a kettle and just do half warm water and half just room temperature water, and we mix it like that. Okay, I like how it sounds. So we put it like that, and then we add the collagen. Thank you to my amazing team that brought me this. Okay, I'm gonna put it over here so you guys can see it. See this? So we use a big bottle of water to mix it. You can mix it in a cup. You can mix it anywhere whatever you want to. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let me see. Yes. You see this? And we mix both. And it mix pretty much easily. I don't recommend that you use more than 60 degrees of, you know, heat when you're using warm water. Don't do more than 60 degrees. If you do not know how much that is, it's simple. If you grab it with the spoon and put it right here, and if it's burning, no, that's too much. And if it's not burning, then that's the right temperature. All right, so we do this, and we call this the superhuman drink. And why the superhuman? You want to know why? Because I explained you all the things that it does to your body, and then if you add, refine, and enhance, you know, you are like the ultra superhuman. I'm gonna call a pack with everything the ultra superhuman or something like that, but it's delicious. You can see that the color, it doesn't make justice, on the camera, but it's so beautiful. And we call it the beauty cocktail. Uh, and let's try it. I'm gonna challenge all of you who have this product to take your pictures or the video with it. Yes, thank you so much, Alex. You've been using it. I'm gonna tell you one thing. We take these, honestly, if you go to the gym or you're trying to do exercise or cleaning your house or something, try it. Try it because it's gonna give you the energy. Or, after you're doing sauna, we go to the sauna, we actually drink it inside of the sauna. We have our big cup of 20, I think it's almost a liter of water. And it's not water, it's just plain bees with a little bit of ice, like 1 or 2 cubes of ice. And it's wonderful. Now, you want the pro tip, add a pinch of, sea salt. Add a pinch, and if it's Himalayan salt, even better. Add a pinch of it, and you're going to feel incredible, incredible. So I love taking it. It tastes great. It's good for you. And well, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you take my challenge. Go and do a video, and maybe, I don't know, maybe we launch a promo or a competition or something. I'll talk to Dino, but just do it, and we're gonna see what we do for those of you who post these on WhatsApp on our group. Post it on New Hope Wellness, which is, we're here live, and we're gonna do something special. So, anyways, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next week. And I hope you enjoy this information, but more than anything, take pictures before and after. And not only that, next week I'm going to be talking about cortisol. And if you have the means and ways to go to a lab, invest in yourself, I think it's less than 20 euros to go and get tested for cortisol. It's gonna be great, if you are able to do that after I educate you how to do that, and we take our products, and then you take the same test later, you're gonna see why I am telling you this. Homework: go and find out what cortisol is and what it does to your body. It's not all bad, because we need cortisol to wake up in the morning, otherwise we would not wake up. But see you very, very soon. Next week is going to be amazing. And thank you so much for being here early. And we'll see you later. Bye bye for now.